Hey friends, so today I'm going to be reading Ish by Peter Reynolds. And Peter Reynolds is the same author who wrote The Dot and The Word Collector. So today we are going to read Ish. So I want you to look at the front cover. Do you notice anything about Ish that is similar to The Dot? That looks like a paintbrush. So maybe the character in this story is going to be doing art just like Vashti in The Dot. Let's read to find out. And thanks to Peter Reynolds for giving us permission to read this story. Ish, Peter Reynolds. Ramon loved to draw. Hey, Vashti drew in The Dot, didn't she? But did she love to draw at first? Not at first, but in this story, Ramon loved to draw. Anytime, anything, anywhere. Oh my goodness, where is he drawing? In the bathroom! That's so silly. One day, Ramon was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother Leon leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. "What is that?" he asked. Was that very kind of Leon? No. If you were Ramon, how would you feel? Yeah, I would feel kind of sad. Maybe a little embarrassed, because it seems like Leon is making fun of his artwork, right? Ramon could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. So the story didn't exactly tell us how Ramon was feeling, but we could tell by his actions how he's feeling, right? So he crumpled up his work and he threw it across the room. So how do you think he's feeling? I agree. I think it shows that he's maybe mad or very upset. Leon's laughter haunted Ramon. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Ramon put his pencil down. "I'm done." Marisol, his sister, was watching him. "What do you want?" he snapped. "I was watching you draw," she said. Ramon sneered. "I'm not drawing. Go away." Marisol ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. "Hey, come back here with that!" Ramon raced after Marisol up the hall and into her room. He was about to yell, but fell silent when he saw his sister's walls. He stared at the crumpled gallery. So what does Marisol have up in her room? She has his crumpled up artwork. So how does that show how Marisol feels about Ramon's art? Well, if you decorate your room with something, that must mean that you really like it, right? "This is one of my favorites," Marisol said, pointing. "That was supposed to be a vase of flowers," Ramon said, "but it doesn't look like one." "Well, it looks vase-ish," she exclaimed. So sometimes people say that at the end of words if it means it kind of looks like a vase. Vase-ish? Ramon looked closer. Then he studied all of the drawings on Marisol's walls and began to see them in a whole new way. "They do look ish," he said. Ramon felt light and energized. Thinking Ishley allowed his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt, loose lines quickly springing out without worry, because it didn't have to be perfect anymore. Ramon once again drew and drew the world around him. Making an Ish drawing felt wonderful. He filled his journals. Tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fishish, sunish. Ramon realized he could draw ish feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish. Have some of you ever felt silly-ish? Excited-ish. His ish art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew they were poem-ish. I remember one time this year, I asked one of you, when you were coming to my table, if your handwriting was neat. And one of you said, well, it's neat-ish. One spring morning, Ramon had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even ish words and ish drawings could not capture. He decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savored it. And Ramon lived ishfully ever after. The end. Ish. All right, friends. So the author, Peter Reynolds, wanted to teach us something in this story. What do you think Peter Reynolds wanted us to learn? What does he want us to know? So we learned about Ramon, right? Is there a lesson that we could take back? What about when we are working on something? If we are drawing a picture for one of our grown-ups? What's a lesson that we can learn from this story? Tell a grown-up about it. All right, friends, hope you're having a great week. See ya.